Well, there's further fighting in eastern Ukraine. The army has attacked the city of Kramatorsk, which is one of the hotbeds of anti-Kiev sentiment. Gunshots can be heard in several areas as armored personnel carriers roll through the city. Now, the latest reports say the army's managed to control most of the city with anti-Maidan forces keeping hold of just one central square. Also, at least 3 people are thought to have been killed in the fighting. Well, we can now cross live to our correspondent, Paula Sleer, who's in the area for us. Paula, what more can you tell us about the latest fighting?
Well, the Ukrainian military is advancing further into the town of Kramatorsk. We're hearing that they're trying to reach the city center. This is information that eyewitnesses have been telling us, as well as Kiev's interior minister. He posted this information on his Facebook page, and he also urged the residents of Kramatorsk and also where I am here in Slavyansk, which is around 17 kilometers away, to remain indoors. We have been receiving very disturbing information that people are being marched to the streets and being forced to kneel down, and guns are being placed at the back of their heads and they're being shot and killed in this way. But I want to make the point that this information is unverified at this stage. We are also hearing from the Ukrainian military that they have taken over all the roadblocks that were belonging to the anti-Kiev protesters in the town. This has not been confirmed by activists on the ground. This is what one eyewitness told us.
Soldiers are shooting at civilians who try to block their advance. Self-defense forces are near the city council buildings. There are also reports of troops moving towards the city council. They're in buses, dressed in black without insignia.
Earlier on Saturday morning near Kramatorsk, the army says that 2 of its servicemen were killed and at least 12 others were injured when they stormed the local TV building and destroyed 2 of the checkpoints there. This is a military operation that has been ongoing since late last night. Now, overnight, we had an armored column of vehicles advancing towards Kramatorsk. They smashed through barricades and checkpoints that had been set up by locals. In that particular incident, around 10 people, we're being told, were killed and more than 30 people were injured.
Well, Paula, you are in Slavyansk, the city that has been the target of a crackdown. So what's the situation like there?
Well, as I was waiting to come to you, we heard some gunshots from the distance, a short distance behind me. What we are hearing is that fighting has broken out on the outskirts of the town of Slavyansk, that the fighting is happening at checkpoints. But if these gunshots are anything to go by, it certainly does seem as if it's coming a little bit closer. The people of the town are readying for Ukraine to make good on its threat that it will continue with its military operation today. It started this operation yesterday, Friday morning, and Kiev says it will be ongoing. At the same time, all defense positions at roadblocks around the town and in the town itself have been fortified and reinforcements have been brought forward. On Friday night, there were 10 people who were killed and around 40 people who were injured when clashes broke out in one of the suburbs where people tried to form a human chain.